Megan Williams has been racing BMX since she was 8 years old. Her journey inspired by fellow Rotorua rider and Olympian Sarah Walker. She recently won the elite women's category at the New Zealand Nationals, and last weekend placed second at the 2023 Oceania Championships on her home track.
I knew from when I was really little that I wanted to do something that I could be the best in the world at. I loved every sport, but ended up falling in love with BMX due to the individual nature of it. Sarah Walker had just won a silver medal at the Olympics, so I was definitely feeling the buzz and definitely wanted it to be me one day.
2 years ago, Williams was set to go overseas as a junior elite racer, but COVID put a stop to that. She missed out on a full year of racing against top international riders.
Last year was kind of my first year getting overseas and getting a taste of what the bigger girls had to offer. Yeah, so kind of throwing myself in the deep end this year and going for the elite category as opposed to the under-23s. I'm heading away this year to try and get critical Olympic qualifying points so that I can try and earn a spot for New Zealand at the 24 Olympics and then go through the selection process and see if that can be me up there. You know, not only the physical side of it, but the skill side of it and also the mental side of it is all quite a big jump. The junior girls, you're kind of all even, you're all kind of a little bit scrawny and still little, whereas as you kind of step into under 23 and elite, you know, you're racing women, you're up against the best in the world.
To be successful at the elite level, it's not just about being fast on the bike.
I've put in a lot of hours over my time, spent a lot of time with a lot of different coaches trying to hone my craft and get the most out of myself as well as get the most out of the people around me. Right now I've been working with Kurt Pickard for the last 5 or so years. He's been absolutely massively valuable for me and he's been a huge support and definitely taken me from being a pretty good amateur to now kind of pushing on the elite door.
Kurt Pickard coaches riders from all over the world. A former racer himself, he knows exactly what it takes to win.
Megan's got a high natural talent. She's had that from a young age and she's a very driven and motivated person to achieve her goals.
It does vary depending on the kind of time of year, but anywhere between kind of 14 and 18 hours a week training, and then of course all the kind of stuff outside, doing the planning and tracking data, and then of course everything that comes with the lifestyle. So it's a 24/7 kind of job.
Williams finished high school in December and now has to fit her training around working full time.
At the moment I work at Skyline Rotorua as an activities cashier. They've been super good so far, super supportive, and I raced a little bit at Crackworks and of course that was on site. So a lot of the team came out and yelled for me, so I was definitely feeling the love that weekend.
Despite her busy schedule, Williams is still very involved with the Rotorua BMX club, making time to work with younger riders.
Oh, Megan's great. So I guess she's developed through the club her passion for BMX, and so has been here since she was very small. She also gives back to the club, so she's been part of our Start Up to Race program with our coaches. Her dad, Chris, runs that program and she helps out with that and does other coaching for our kids as well. And she's got a great style too with the kids, and she's actually just always here hands-on.
I love the coaching side of it. I've really enjoyed kind of taking on, especially the younger riders, where I can kind of shape not only what they're doing on the track, but the way that they look at the track and the way that they look at the sport. You know, having a huge focus on the enjoyment factor, and like I say, if they can walk away from a weekend in last place, but knowing that they gave everything they got and putting themselves out there, I think is a huge win for me as well.
Williams says she's lucky to call Rotorua home and knows she has her community backing her as she chases her dreams.
Hopefully I'm doing everyone proud and going to take them to the Olympics next year.
Mead Norton, Local Focus.